Have you been thinking about moving to Brantford, Ontario, and you were wondering what this city has to offer? Well, stay tuned while I give you the 5 reasons why I moved here about a year ago. Hey guys, Jeff from the Brantford Realty Group here. Thanks again for tuning in. If you know me, welcome back. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And as always, if you find this content valuable, please like it and comment down below what your thoughts are on Brantford, Ontario. So let's get into it. Now, the number one reason why I moved to Brantford was that it's close proximity to the GTA. It is about 40-minute drive to get from Brantford to Winston Churchill and the QEW, which is exactly where my parents live. So if there's ever any emergency, I am able to get back to them quickly, and I am able to help them out in a short amount of time. Now, I also love to go to Jays games, love to go to concerts, and the best place to do that is in downtown Toronto. So it's not just only a short drive to my parents, it's a short drive to the closest GO train station, where I am then able to hop on the GO train and take it into the city, and then be able to take it back and not have to worry about the craziness of the traffic and of the Toronto city life. Number 2 is the cheaper real estate. Now, what I mean by this is the prices in the GTA and in Peel have skyrocketed, and it's almost impossible for first-time homebuyers to get into the market. Well, that's not so much the case out here in Brantford, where I was able to get a 3-bedroom bungalow, 1,300 square feet, with a decent lot for about the same price I would get a 1-bedroom condo in Mississauga. And this city has a lot of potential, and the values are going up, but right now you can get the best bang for your buck in this city. Now, number 3 is the Grand River and the trail systems here in Brantford. Now, I like to get out and stay active and kayak and do some biking. Now, Brantford offers one of the largest trail systems in Ontario. And what I mean by this is it connects multiple cities and is even spread out through the entire city, so it's easy to get around on your bike. Also, the Grand River is right here, so you're able to just pop down here, put your kayak in the water, get down the Grand River, enjoy it, maybe even take a tube ride, a nice lazy day, and you'll still get back in time for dinner. Number 4 is the slower pace. Now, what I mean by this is there's about 100,000 residents, or just over that at the time of making this video. So there's a lot less people trying to get around. But what I mean by this is it takes me about 15 minutes to get to either side of the city from where I'm living, either east to west, north to south. And we all know that in the Peel region, it could take you 15 minutes just to get from Dundas up to Erin Mills Town Center, depending on what time it is, because a lot of more people are on the road, and the chances are is you're going to hit every single red light trying to get from one spot to the other. Now, what I mean by the rural feel is that we have a lot of small farms just outside of the city, and there's a lot of farmers market where there's a lot of fresh local produce. As we know, Ontario has some of the best produce in the country, so if you really like to support local and you want fresh produce, Brantford is the place to be, because you can be to the farmers market and back home in about 15 minutes. Now, number 5 is the close proximity to the beaches. Now, what I mean by this is when I was living in Mississauga, it would take me about an hour and a half, an hour 45 minutes to either get up to Wasaga to go to the beach there, or to get to Port Dover on Lake Erie. Now, that's not the case with Brantford. Now, to get to Port Dover, which is really where I like to go, it takes me about 34 minutes. And if I wanted to get to Turkey Point, it would take me about 48 minutes, which I'm starting to like Turkey Point a little bit more because they have a dog beach. And my dog, I have a golden retriever who loves to swim. So that is my main beach over the last year. But we are really close proximity to the beach, which makes it super easy to get from my house to the beach on those sunny days, which we know are very few and far between. And the summer only lasts, a couple months here in Ontario, so we got to be able to get out and enjoy those beaches while we can. Well, that's it, guys. Those were my 5 reasons why I moved to Brantford last year. I hope you enjoyed the video and found some value in it. If you have any comments or questions, put them down in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer it. And if you're thinking about moving to Brantford, I would be honored to help you and your family find the perfect neighborhood for you guys to come and start to enjoy all the greatness that this city has to offer. I also have another video that I'm going to be doing about the pros and cons of living in Brantford, and hopefully it's right there. But until then, guys, take care and let's make today a great day.